I call Robin Swann to make his maiden speech.
Thank you very much, Mr Deputy Speaker, and it is with indeed honour and humility and a sense of trepidation that I rise to make my maiden speech in this place. As I think of those who have spoken here before and consider the gravity and the seriousness of the issues that have been debated and indeed discussed, and I hope, Mr Deputy Speaker, that this Parliament is no different in how it discharges its duties, and indeed that us and the new members of this intake live up to those standards. And can I congratulate the many new members in their maiden speeches, because they indeed have set a high bar. Mr Deputy Speaker, as everyone else in this House, I wish to sincerely thank those who placed their faith and trust in me in returning me, and I'm truly indebted to the electorate of South Antrim and the support that I received from across the entire community and the dig communities for electing me to this place. And I also want to thank the dedicated campaign team who supported me during what was an honourable campaign. And in that I wish to pay tribute and thank my predecessor, Mr Paul Girvan, for his tenure as member of this House, but also as a past member of the Northern Ireland Assembly and local council. Mr Deputy Speaker, South Antrim is a seat that has moved between Paul's party and my own, the Ulster Unionist Party, on a number of occasions. And with that, I also carry the privilege and honour of indeed returning the Ulster Unionist Party to this place after a 7-year absence. And that charge and responsibility of being able to bring a moderate and reasoned unionist voice from Northern Ireland, one in the tradition of my party of working positively and constructively with all to achieve the best outcomes for all our people, one intent on working across this House to strengthen our union, but also to deliver a union for all. I want to turn now to my constituency and that of South Antrim, and I want to let those here this evening know what a fantastic part of our country indeed that it is. Like so many other constituencies, with a mix of main towns in Ballyclare and Antrim, and a range of what were once small villages but are now growing into large villages, growing from Tuam to Doak to Crumlin to Randalstown, Templepandrick to Ballymuir and many more, of which is a large productive rural area, and with a part of the expanding urban area of Glengormley merging indeed with North Belfast and Mossley and Mollusk. South Antrim is the home of industry and a home of research and of high cutting edge business, large and small employers, and indeed I look forward to working with the Chancellor and her government and how we can further support them through the bills in the King's Speech, but also especially through the National Wealth Fund. South Antrim is the base of our Belfast International Airport, which I believe has a real opportunity, if only it could get its much needed rail link, and that we actually see the further expansion of Aldergrove and our RAF base. And that's why I believe that we also need a UK air transportation strategy, something that I may raise later in the Honourable Member of Strangford's adjournment debate, if he will take an intervention from me. South Antrim's agricultural sector is another pillar of our community, which contributes significantly to our local economy, and our annual Antrim Agricultural Show actually celebrates this agricultural heritage. It brings together farmers, producers and visitors, indeed from across the country, showcasing the best of rural life, and it indeed promotes a strong sense of community. And it's actually on this Saturday in Shane's Castle if anyone wants to attend, because I would both encourage you to, but I'll also make you welcome as well. Mr Deputy Speaker, Lough Neagh, as many know, is our largest freshwater lake in these British Isles. It's another jewel in South Antrim's crown, but it is currently struggling due to neglect, like many of our other waterways. But now, with a new recovery programme in place from the Stormont Executive, hopefully supported by a national need for action on our waterways, I hope it will be once more a tourism and recreational attraction for visitors from far and wide. Mr Deputy Speaker, there are a number of issues that have been debated over the last few days that will have a direct impact on the people of South Antrim, the people of Northern Ireland, and indeed the people of the United Kingdom. None more so than the future and support that this government will provide to our National Health Service, those who rely on it and those who work in it. This government has the opportunity to reverse the past years of neglect. Mr Deputy Speaker, health may be devolved, but that doesn't mean that we in this place can abdicate all responsibility for our National Health Service. We have an excellent hospital within my constituency, in Antrim Area Hospital, but it needs the resource and support so that it can develop to its full potential. And Mr Deputy Speaker, as the former Health Minister of Northern Ireland, I know that we have the plans to deliver better services, but change needs recurrent resources, something that has been lacking in recent years. So I look forward again to working with this government to rebuild our National Health Service. But Mr Deputy Speaker, I'm indeed speaking to the converted on how great South Antrim is, because I've been overwhelmed by the number of members from across this House who have already approached me to tell me of a relative or indeed a friend who lives in my constituency. And indeed, I look forward to representing them and all the constituents of South Antrim in this place for the future. Thank you.